They'll be calling you a radical. Second take. My camera went off. This is important. So, this is real important. Stay with me. Savannah River, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Now, this happened on December 2nd. Now they're reporting it right now. Has had another catastrophe. I'm going to talk about this whole snow job, Snowden. Who's sitting in Russia right now? Snow job. You know, he's the hacker. He's the hacker. And I'm going to talk about stuff I haven't talked about. I'm talking about John Huntsman, Glenn Greenwald, fucking Aaron Swartz. My path is with Anonymous. Blah, blah. I don't talk enough about it. So, the Russian sex coach. And I want to talk about this is important because who is the U.S. ambassador to Russia? John Huntsman. I know personally from here, the luxury good of death. Huntsman Chemical, the luxury good. Kill you, fucking Huntsman Cancer. Such a, you know, where the fuck's he at? So stay with me, and then I'll get back to Savannah River. We'll talk about Aaron Swartz. This is important stuff because this stuff I don't talk about enough. So I can break down the whole Manafort investigation. Flynn. Why do they all stop when it gets to nuclear? Flynn worked for the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. Manafort worked for the Nuclear Energy Crime. Jill fucking Putin fucking loving fucking nuclear fucking Stein, KGB father. I mean, I can get into all this and I will. You know, you think it's coincidence I started the Million Mass March. I mean, Aaron Swartz, snow job. Who's sitting in Russia? So you don't think I'm involved with the best hackers in the world? You don't know shit. You think it's coincidence I started the Million Mass March? And Zarty. And I'll talk about that. Now, why would they always interview, you know, these low-lying fruit that had nothing really to do with the Million Mass March and Anonymous? They would never interview me, the guy who started. They would interview me and then put up chop and crop like the voice of the million. That's all me. So I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about the Savannah River nightmare, and I'm going to talk about this girl. Now, look, let's start with her. Octopussy, A Spy Who Loved Me. It's a bad James Bond movie. The fucking all roads lead to fucking Ask the Hookers. You know, so let's talk about this. So this Belarus young model comes forward and says that how to seduce a billionaire. She says, I've got dirt on the Trump and the Russians. I have it. Okay? Everybody laughs at her. Then she shows the pictures. Okay? So she's doing a sex camp in Thailand, of all places. So she gets arrested for running a sex camp without a license. There's a bunch of American kids over there. There's a bunch of Americans over there. So she's put in jail in Thailand. They got plenty of time. So don't you think Manafort and these guys go talk to her? So one of the kids comes home to New York. Handwritten letter from her goes to, you know, the authorities. Here, she's willing to cut a deal. Get her out, blah, blah, blah. She pleads guilty yesterday and begs, do not send me back to Russia. You know, I'm Belarus. You know, don't send me there. They're going to get me. Well, they just charged her with prostitution. She's in Russia in a jail cell. So John Huntsman's the, you know, he's the U.S. I mean, he's a scumbag. I know him personally. And then I'm going to talk about Glenn Greenwald, you know, Laura Poniez, Snowden, Tomato, fucking, I knew Aaron Swartz personally. And so this whole thing, I stood in front of the White House and screamed my head off. You know, and this all ties to nuclear. Savannah River, this whole leak. So first off, let's get back to Savannah River, and then I'll get back to this. So Savannah River, I spoke on the Hill, you know, in the closed hearings, clear back in the 90s, said this is a scam on the MOX fuel. So Savannah River, the nightmare, the MOX fuel, that catastrophe is up to $29 billion. They first appropriated $455 million in the 90s. It's up to $29 billion. So the Barry Antoinette Obama, the nuclear Obama, goes into, the DOE goes in, does an investigation on Chicago Bridge and Iron, GE, and gang, nuclear crime syndicate, billing the United States taxpayer. They billed for 78% completion of Savannah River's MOX fuel plant. They dig in and say they're only 28% done. How is that even possible? And we're talking $29 billion. Do the math. The conclusion, blatantly false statements. That ain't blatantly false statements. That's fraud. That's go to prison. Yeah. They take a write down, Chicago Bridge and Iron, reboot the stock, if anything, General Electric, you know, same old, same old. I mean, it's leaking radiation all over you, looting billions. Georgia, South Carolina taxpayers are going to bail the whole thing out. The federal taxpayers bail the whole thing out. And now it's leaking all over and killing you. Hanford. But nuclear energy is good. Let's perpetuate more. So never forget this. The wall. So they can't get the government open. They can't give them out. What was the last two bills, the Tea Party Congress of 2010, 2018, that killed the freaking earth? Congress. What was the last two things that were signed into law? The 2010, the last crowning jewel. Euthanasia. Kill sea lions in Oregon as the salmon fucking collapse. But they can't get any money to fix the hatcheries. Fucking, oh, that's algae. So, and to perpetuate a little NUKIE. Little nuclear reactors. We want more as we kill the seed. Degenerate America. Never forget that. So back to this. So I knew Aaron Swartz personally. He broke into MATM download. This is all Fukushima. Abi comes here. Abi comes here. Hopefully we stop this on 311. So Abi comes here. For a Japanese PM to come here once in 50 years is a big deal. He's been here how many times with Trump? First one in Trump Towers. First one for high-fiving on the golf course. Mar-a-Lago. It's all nuclear, all nuclear. All these roads lead to NUKIE. And so he comes under the Obama administration. He goes to Harvard and then sneaks over unannounced to MIT Media Lab. Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. Why would he go to MIT Media Lab? Oh, why would Aaron Swartz download the freaking stuff there? Why would they give him 35 years and kill him? Now stay with me. Laura Poniez, fucking Snowden, tomato. She's what? She is the MIT Media Endowment's daughter. And I'll say this to that scumbag piece of shit, Robert Redford, the film festival, going here, put this in your fucking film festival. She's a, if she's no artist, I mean, so why would he hand that to him and Greenwald? And so, who is sitting in Russia? So I'm involved with the best hackers in the world. I know them, you know. Oh boy, you think that's going? So, is he the real thing? Snowden. He's a CIA plant from hell, but yeah, he's a great hacker. I mean, how was he special forces? Broke by that skinny. He ain't no special forces. CIA connection. His mother and father are a spy who loved me. Lindsay Mills, the performance such. Now remember, Snowden was where? Where before he came home? Fukushima, Japan? Yep. In 2010? Yep. He's in Fukushima, Japan. He's in Japan. Oliver Stone's movie says they were wiring infrastructure. What? So, Lindsay Mills, look who her parents are. All Russian. How about Jill Putin fucking loving R.T. Stein? So, stay with me. Stay with me. So, they're always interviewing different people. I'm the guy that started the movie. That's Mark. Me and John Anthony, the Boston guys. Why not Kevin Blanch? Huh. Snowjob jealous. So, why would Snowjob, who's the hacker, who do you think hacked this election? It's not that complicated. It's just like the Lake Barrett on 60 Minutes tells you there's 3 sons born into the thing. Leslie Stahl. Well, this is fiction. This is like going to the moon. Bigger than that. Why would they let this go on the whole time? Well, where's it at? The Pacific Ocean's right there. Well, what are we doing? How we clean up then? Well, we don't know. This has never happened before. It takes them 2,850 days. I know Lake Barrett personally to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you in the first 60 minutes. I mean, nuclear's good. Let's pass more as we kill the fucking Earth. All these roads, this whole fucking Russian thing, and I stood in front of the White House 3 days before the election with my Russian hat, real Russian hat on. Same old thing, they have hacked the elections because I was following the fucking Feingold's fucking election in Wisconsin because he's an anti-nuclear. And he was up by 10, loses by 7. I'm like, we knew that they hacked it before. I knew. Play back the tape, Your Honor. Video proof. Clinton-grad, Trump-grad, Clinton-grad, Trump-grad, you know. So stay with me. So Huntsman, the luxury of good of death, he's sitting right there next to him. He's in Russia, right? Yeah. Snowden's right there in Russia. The great hacker, the best hacker. It's all nuclear. I'm here to tell you it's all nuclear. A little NUKIE. So now she's in prison. Why would not the United States go over there and cut a deal with her? Why would not Manafort go in there and say, you really got the goods? At least interview and talk to her and say, hey, we'll give you political asylum. Here, blah, blah, blah. A spy who loved me. The more that we get into this, the more it's a bad James Bond. Pussy galore. Octopussy. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's a fucking bad James Bond movie. Look at Trump's wife. I mean, oh my God. So obvious. I told you what... This Mueller investigation, how much money, whatever Kevin Watch told you before the Mueller investigation even opened. You won't listen to me. And they go after me and squash me. So stay with me. So, Aaron Swartz downloads the thing. I knew Aaron Swartz. It's all Fukushima cover-up. I'm here to tell you. They give him 35. Hey, man, I'm teased. Hey, Marlon, geez. I was in freaking Manhattan the day they killed him. You know, just fresh out of the bone marrow transplant center on January 11th. I was on Hammer's birthday, or the New Earth Day. Same day they killed my dad. So... Snowden cracks in. He gets all the way to the top and cracks it. He hands the chip to Greenwald. And why would he give it to Laura Pony as the MIT Media and Lab? Now, to this day, this is not commentary because less than 1% of that's out. Why? Why so? Again, nuclear? They run the world. Fucking, you know, Putin's killing them. They're hiding in Vienna. Stay with me. So Greenwald shows up here at the invitation of John Huntsman to speak. Well, I get a backdoor way in. because I know everybody. It's just like when Snout speaks in Park City, I know Mrs. Eccles. Is my question up? Your first question up, Kevin. Doug Profizio crops it out. He answered. I was inside there. They searched me on the way. I wouldn't let my camera in or out. My question was, you reported, Greenwald, it got out into the Guardian that the United States is not only going after activists, they're actively killing activists. Is that true? Yes. Remember, Kevin Blanch got cancer the day that he was due to speak in Zuccotti. You know, we were leading up the gig to the 100th anniversary of the shirtwaist fire. 2 weeks before that, Fukushima happens. So, I go show up. So I asked Greenwald straight up, hey, Greenwald, how come? Is this tied to Fukushima, whatever? How come there's only 1%? He turned his back and literally ran from me. It's the fact. So stay with me. So 2015, you know, I always lead the Million Mass March, blah, 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 you know, the anonymous. I'm the guy that started it. You know, that's the vibe. In the name of Aaron Swartz, my friend. MIT Media Lab, a B comes over here. First thing he does, go to MIT Media Lab. Why? He's been here, first one in the Trump Towers, freaking high-fiving on the golf course is all Fukushima cover-up. I'm here to tell you, the nuclear crime syndicate has all the power. They are the fucking international crime syndicate. They're the mob. Trump talks like a mobster, loyalty. It's all about the fucking nuclear fucking mob. This is the greatest, I mean, you think, who's cleaning up the cleanup in fucking Japan? Who covered that up? The mob. It's all fucking organized crime. The greatest organized crime syndicate in the United States is called General Electric, Chicago Bridge and Iron. Savannah River just proves it. Stay with me. So I start reporting all over the internet. I'm like, hey. I'm in New York. I don't think I'm going to go to D.C. this year in 2015. There's going to be trouble. I'm going to stay in New York. Vice does the interview. We trick Vice. We backdoor. We go. We storm Fox News. Video proof of all this. I'm like, so Pravad, Tas Pravad, is who started Zarti. That was Putin's minister. He is his information minister. Tas Pravad, that's who started Zarti. The day that people were reporting to me and I decided to stay because there's going to be trouble, I stay in New York. What? He's dead in a hotel room in D.C. on remember the... What? Oh, he just got drunk and fell down. Congress opens an investigation. He was beat to death. A spy who... I mean, whoa. Kevin Blanch climbs the statue in 2016, 3 days before. You know, video all over. The Russians have occupied... They've hacked it. They've hacked it. Not just at the presidential election. They've hacked it at all the fucking centers. They hacked fucking... They got Feingold because he was an anti-nuclear. I'm here to tell you. All these roads lead to a little NUKIE, so now they got her for prostitution. What? She had the goods. Why would not Manafort go and cut a deal with her and get the goods? At least interview her. Huh. No, throw her to the wolves. Fucking, remember Pussy Riot? They had them fucking, they were doing some work and then they showed up and did photos with Hillary Clinton at Barclays Center. Oh yeah. It's amazing. Just like femen, they'll tell you. When Kevin Blanch ripped his shirt off at the center line and did that fucking thing, flipping the cards, that's what gave them the idea to go into fucking Chernobyl, take their shirts off and say, killed by pussy. Well, go talk to them and ask them. Pretty amazing. So, the hacking, there is, I mean, I connect these fucking dots. It's real simple. So my friends, you don't think I'm connected with them? And also, I'm like, is he the real deal hacking-wise? Oh yeah. That part of it's very real. Look who his parents are. CIA fucking Russians. It's like Jill Stein's KGB father. This is all fucking factual. Who's in Russia? Who works for Putin? Snowden? Huh. John Huntsman, chemical? Huh. That's Spy Who Loved Me. Octopussy. I'm telling you, one day you're going to wake up. Oh, how come they haven't killed you? Fuck. I just won't die. I was given 2 months to live 7 years ago. I had open heart surgery. Remember all this fucking work that I've done. Savannah River, all roads lead to a little NUKIE. I'm telling you. It's amazing, this Manafort investigation. Every time it gets to the... Flynn worked for the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. That's who he worked for. A general. The revolving nuclear door. That's all our money. Manafort, that's who he worked for. I mean, Huntsman, that's what do you think he's up to, you know? Fucking... It's all nuclear waste. It's all fucking, you know... Savannah River, it's Hanford, it's fucking looting, fucking Price Anderson, the last fucking car, more little NUKIE, all money on the front end. It's fucking amazing. Savannah River's leaking, Hanford's fucking leaking, Fukushima's killing the fucking sea. These fucking, I mean, in this, for the ignorant have inherited the fucking earth. It's amazing how I've been blackballed. And when I have all the answers, just play back the tape for Cassandra and Hamlet. They had a baby. Oh, curse the spite that I was ever born to say, murder my father, you motherfuckers. Murder my father on January 11th. Murder Aaron Swartz on January 11th. Aaron Swartz fucking broke into MIT to expose the Fukushima. B goes there. First one into Trump Towers. I was there. I was at the White House. I was at Trump Towers in that fucking... First one there. Mar-a-Lago for 4 days on the... He's been to fucking him and Trump for 5 fucking different times. All these roads lead to the nuclear energy crimes. All of them. All of them. Chicago Bridge and Iron. General Electric. Savannah River. The Towers to Babylon. Oh, this is biblical. It's beyond biblical. Took 60 minutes. 2,150 fucking days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you in an hour. It took Manafort these billions of dollars to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you 3 days before the election of 2016. Snow jobs, Snowden and gang have hacked all the elections. Ain't that complicated? A little NUKIE. Why would they? And now they're probably going to kill her. Amazing. Death for sex. It's fucking sad. It's a sad when she's got the goods. I'm sure she probably does. Just like that fucking rat Alex Jones. And what's his buddy's name? I mean, because you get to the nuclear crime. Who do you think pays him? Come after me? Before I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no fucking evil. We at 311 yet? We're at 311. We're getting close. Snowden was in Japan till right before. Did they blow? No, they didn't blow it. Tsunami did it. No, tsunami did it. Earthquake. 9-point earthquake did it. Oh, we don't have those here. Tick-tock, Diablo Canyon, fucking clock. 311. No stairway to heck, Kevin. I try to tell you, and you won't listen. Stand tuned.